Hi, and welcome to WoW Flash. This is my weekly news series where I look at all the news events from the past 7 days related to Warcraft. So, big news, lots of things coming out for January, and dates have been announced. So, one thing that's already out is the 20th Diablo anniversary. We've got the event now, including the cow level. So, you can find the Treasure Goblin, which I talked about before. It was something that was in Legion Alpha. I talked about it last week, and then sort of went away. I just thought they weren't putting it in, but it was to do with this anniversary. So it's now about, you can randomly find it in Dalaran. The sewers is a pretty good place to find it. Apparently you can sort of randomly find it at the end of dungeons as well, although not Mythic Plus, I'm told. Also, you might be able to find it around the Broken Hours. The key is to kill it quickly before it gets through its portal. It can drop certain things. You can go through the portal. You can see the footage here, didn't actually come across the Treasure Demon, but I did come across the portal, presumably after someone had already clouted it over the head. Went through, you've got a load of cows and Tauren are just randomly killing them. I don't know if killing them summons the Cow King, but you're waiting for the Cow King to come along anyway. And they just kill him. It's nice and straightforward. Apparently, if you die, you'll be ported back to where you were or something. There's no real reason to die other than, I suppose, PvP. There was some PvP naughtiness that took place there. But I'd already killed the Cow King by then. A couple of things you can get, a couple of toys. One is the 12-string guitar, which is quite nice. The other one is a portal, like a Hearthstone, but as a toy form. So that would be quite useful as well, potentially. I didn't get that one, so I suppose I'll be carrying on looking for portals to go through to try and get that one as well. Now, in terms of other dates, patch 7.1.5 has now been announced. It is, as a lot of people suspected, coming out next week, next week's reset, which is Tuesday the 10th for North America, and people use those servers, and the 11th, Wednesday the 11th in EU. So all the changes that have been happening with legendaries, there's been some last minute changes to legendaries as well as a couple little tweaks to certain classes and specs. Those changes will go live, including the new legendaries that are coming out as well. So if you're just about due for a legendary, and you happen to get one when that patch goes live, it might be one of the two new ones as well, which look fairly nice for most classes as far as I can tell, without necessarily being the best ones. Various class changes as well as the fact that the week after Nighthold will be coming out. They'd already sort of said they wanted Nighthold to come out on the 17th as well, but they've announced the general schedule, which is no surprise to anyone. So January the 17th, this is based around North America. You add a day for Europe, of course. Normal and heroic Nighthold is available, including the dungeon... behave. No dungeon with that one. I'm thinking too far ahead. 7.2, that is. Sorry, Nighthold is coming out for normal and heroic mode. Mythic coming out the following week, so January the 24th. A lot of people trying to rush to get as much artifact power as they can for as many traits on their artifact as possible. Quite a few people already get into 54. I say quite a few, relatively small number compared to everyone else, but an increasing number of people, I should say, are getting to 54 traits. I'm way off, way off. And then the following week, February the 7th, no, it's 2 weeks later, sorry. No, when Mythic comes out, it's Raid Finder Wing 1 as well. February the 7th, that is 2 weeks later. Raid Finder Wing 2, and then 2 weeks after that, Raid Finder Wing 3. And then 2 weeks after that, the final Raid Finder, which will include Gul'dan, for people that are doing various quests involved in that. Speaking of which, just as a reminder, if you haven't finished your quest line yet, your main story quest line relates to Illidan, then you probably want to be doing that. Any other main quest lines that you haven't done related to campaigns, you probably want to be getting done, because they will continue into the Nighthold. And that's pretty much what we've got. And that's pretty much the news. There have been some very interesting comments since Blizzard have come back. Community managers in particular have been having some very interesting discussions, which I'm going to do a couple of vlogs about over the next week. But also, in terms of streaming, again, I periodically get asked to, stream things. So I did, just to try some things out, I did stream my raid progress last night on Mythic Hellier. I'm pretty sure the people who are watching wonder how we'd ever killed anything. But I probably will do that now for a while at least, see how it goes. So I am going to put, it's not there at the moment, but I will be either tonight or tomorrow putting up a new banner on my Twitch page. I'll put the address there. It's just /6Thete. So our guild raids on Wednesday, Thursday, and Monday. I've got to remember that. From 7:30 p.m. EU time, which is 6:30 p.m. UK time. Might as well stick to that. I usually talk about UK time when it comes to my Twitch streaming. We don't always start on the dot, but I will start streaming on the dot. So you'll have to put up with those idiots for a while. Now, obviously, when I'm streaming raids, I mean, I've always said there are various drawbacks. The reason I don't do a lot of streaming is because there are pros and cons to it. It's not like a casual player who can just stream what they're naturally doing in the game. When I'm doing that content, obviously the priority is focusing on the raid, even if it's farm. That means listening to people on Discord, communicating on Discord myself. I'm not really looking at the comments. But, of course, if there's a bit of downtime or AFK or break or something like that, then, yes, I can respond to a few comments. So I'll have the comments there, but, don't feel bad. If I'm not responding to them, if I'm in the fight, if I'm progressing or focusing on that, that's what I'm focusing on. I'm not going to be I'm not even looking at comments. But I might also stream a sort of more casual thing where I can sort of interact a little bit more. And I was thinking, not tonight, but maybe next Friday, I will also stream probably from about, I don't know, 8 o'clock UK time. I'll put it on Twitter, 8 o'clock UK time for a couple of hours. It might include some Mythic Plus dungeons if people in the guild are wanting to do Mythic Plus dungeons. So again, there might be stuff on Discord, but that tends to be a little bit less focused unless we're doing a high level one. We generally just do the ones we need to get the item level, at least I do anyway. And in all likelihood, just boosting. So there'll be a bit more fun there. And in the meantime, I can do like World Quest or something. Or I might even be on an alt if we're not doing Mythic Plus dungeons. I'm just doing some alt work. But that way, at least we can have a bit of a discussion going. And other things coming up for the Twitch thing is that once Nighthold has come out that weekend, I'll be doing another live rec Q&A. And if you're not sure what they're like, if you check out the Retribution Paladin playlist, you'll be able to see the last couple because they'll be in there somewhere. And you'll have to see the sort of thing goes on. The last one is probably not a great advert because I tried to combine it with some main stroke alt Emerald Nightmare farm, which I don't think was brilliant. Because I was half concentrating on what I was doing, but only half concentrating to doing a bad job of that, and they're also doing a bad job of interacting. So it'll just be a proper live Q&A with no actual gameplay, just questions and answers and going through a few things. And then the final thing for the Retribution Paladins is I've been asked a lot about this. I did tweet early in the week. I have got the first half hour of the 7.1.5, the new Essentials guide, basically. Enough things are changing in this patch that I need to redo the guide completely. And so I'm halfway through that. I'll be expected to do the other half this weekend. And I'm hoping to be able to upload that Sunday. I fully expect to be able to upload it this Sunday. Quite when on Sunday, I don't know. But so that should be up. And that'll be up with a couple of days at least before the patch goes live as well. But if there's any other content people want me to talk about, I've already got things that I'm planning to talk about. If there's anything else people want me to do, then I will, of course, do that. One of the things I did was analysis of logs, of course. Someone sent me some logs. Someone also linked me some other logs. I'll be doing a video of that this weekend as well, getting that out there. But again, suggestions, feel free to put those in as well. But anyway, enjoy the Diablo event. Enjoy patch 7.1.5 when it goes live. Enjoy Nighthold when that goes live. And until next time, I'll see you later.